Hi guys, my name is Matt Baker. So for my personal project, I carved an eagle. The eagle's like, it's damaged, so it's more motivational. The reason I did this was I wanted it to be like motivation and to like represent the school in a way, somewhat. That's why it's the animal's an eagle. I did this because it's just a fun experience. I've had experience in carving when I was younger, and I've generally just enjoyed it. I needed like social skills for this because I had to talk to my previous camp counselor about how do you carve, how do you do this, and what tools I needed. I watched videos on how to carve a specific eagle, how to outline, and I also need to find the place to buy the wood and tools. When I first started the project, I had to think about many things. I had to think about what animal I was going to be, what animal I was going to do. I was at the back of my mind how I was going to do an eagle. I was wondering if I was going to do either an eagle or a different type of bird, or if it was ended at all, or if it was just an eagle. But really, this has just been an all-time goal. I always had to adapt to what I was doing. So I'm not a perfect carver. I'm young. I haven't really done it that seriously. So for this, I kind of just did it for fun before I even thought about doing anything like this. So I had to practice. I had to draw many outlines and carve in different ways and do little smaller carvings. But yeah, just practicing was something I had to do. Some of the challenges I faced was I would either like mess up on the line, or I like carved too deeply. I had to adapt, which you could do by either like carving around it, I guess, or covering up. So like if the wood's like too chippy, you could always just take a sandpaper and chip it out, kind of soften it up, which you should do on no matter what carving. This has kind of helped me, like, it's a way of like expressing myself, I guess, because people really don't know that I'm into that type of stuff, or that I'm really into carving or using it.
Literally, like 30 seconds of intro. That's what I'm doing. The stop and go and stop and go. I do like 27 clips just for the first section.
So like, to be reasonable, I wasn't gonna make something like huge. I wasn't gonna make something huge to like start off with, because I couldn't just do that. That would eventually just ruin the whole thing, because again, I'm not that skilled. So I had to start with something small, probably around like 6 inches and wide and 2 inches tall. And I carved into that a little bit to get it down. And a thing that a lot of people do is you can't really just use one giant like carving tool, just one. Normally you have to get smaller things like an X-Acto knife, all this type of stuff, carving knife. I guess this kind of like showed me what type of learner I am, how I learn from experiences, because like you can't really just say don't do that, don't do this, because I want to know why I can't do that, why I can't do this. But so like the challenges I faced were like bad carvings, bad decisions, like that and that. But I guess like a big one was I chose like the wrong type of wood. At first thought you could probably think, oh yeah, I could just go find a piece of wood in the wilderness, in the forest or whatever, and pick it up and just use that. But really, that's very difficult because of the grain and how the wood works. So you have to either buy or like dry it out for a year, like for a year or two. So it would be like a good wood, but you can always get basswood. Probably like my strengths was the details. I'm really good at this details, but when it comes to like the big picture and like the outline and the shape of the eagle, I guess I messed it up. I could have messed it up significantly. I did a couple times. Drawing it was definitely a weakness, but again, my strengths were adapting and going around it. So my overall goal was to get better at carving, to get better at just overall technique and all this type of stuff. But it was also to motivate people, because I mean, you see this eagle and it's like damaged, but really it's still flying, it's still doing this, it's still doing that. So maybe like it's like the eagle has like a scratch on its eye, so like it shows it's been through like wear and tear, it's been through this and that, but it's still the eagle, it's still this. And I guess it just takes multiple challenges and multiple advantages to learn and to adapt for me.